LinkedIn middle. Yes, man. I got another diamond. Go. Good. Yeah. That's me.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. He's gon' wear a disguise.
Maybe 15. Don't do that to win. Let me have a good game. This is never a monthly time. I'm doing the edits. What should I do? Windows on it. Oh, that's nice. Windows. Windows. Great. Edits. How am I doing it?
It's a glass half full kind of year in the National League East, as every team tries to build on a silver lining from 2024. The Phillies had a frustratingly short postseason stay, but they did manage to end Atlanta's 6-year run atop the division standings. The challenge this year is to maintain excellence from April through October. The Braves were beset by a never-ending barrage of injuries, but still snuck into the postseason for a 7th straight year. They'll be anxious to prove they are still the team to beat in the East. It looked like the road was coming to an end for the Mets in early June, but they were one of baseball's best teams from there, making a spirited run to the NLCS. Can they build on that momentum and push past the Phils and Braves in 2025?
We welcome Juan Soto and his family to the Mets.
Yes, the Nationals lost 91 games for the 2nd straight season, but 2024 just felt different. Better. With a young nucleus starting to take shape, there is plenty of reason for optimism in the nation's capital. Down south, the Marlins are coming off a 100-loss season, but were without their 2 best starters, who should both return ready to steady the rotation. Opportunities abound on offense for a bevy of young prospects to make their mark and usher in the next era for Miami.
in the home your praise.
The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
Away we go.
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shum. So the Atlanta Braves, with
I know what
major
the kid's voice
expectations,
this
they're
year.
among the favorites this season.
It's getting close.
Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title, so the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game, and that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
And now,
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna Jr.
Acuna Jr. Ronald Acuna Jr.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Acuna Jr.
Go ahead run on base. Harris. The next to hit, 1 for 2. Dive, and he's got it. From his knees, the throw. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day. He swings and fouls one off.
I get straight out by him.
Foul ball still 0-2.
I get struck out by him. It's not really. But it's not the thing. No, I see you get shoved out. Fuck, he's gonna get shot out.
There's a swing and a drive. Forget it. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Yeah,
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Just hit one on the park. I know he's going to catch one. I know
No
I
matter
can
how
catch
this
one.
outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone.
I knew I was going to catch one.
The hitter could do some damage.
I know I was
and
going to
that's
catch one.
exactly what he did.
So 2 down, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
I know I was
2
going
in
to catch
this
one.
one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
I knew I was going to catch one. I just knew I was going to catch one.
2 outs. No question about this one. It's out of here.
I'm actually one.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, nobody on. Here is Austin Riley. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
The left fielder, number 7, Jurickson.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they go deep twice in the inning, both solo shots. Top of the order, due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres nothing.
On my first.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here is Jackson Merrill. Sale back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Sale delivers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Olson makes a nice running catch.
The first baseman, number 4, Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning and a swing and a miss, and that's that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul. The 0-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Michael King departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Righty
Padres,
reliever out of the pen, Brian
number
Hoeing.
78.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. So here's Murphy now. Now a screamer into the outfield. Joe makes the grab, 1 down.
The bat, number 11, Orlando Arcia.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Time call. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One down. And the batter now, Michael Harris the second. That's ripped. Base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 5-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Get out of town. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Brian Hoeing gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Yuki
Padres,
Matsui takes over on the mound.
number 1.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
Matsui.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add on. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So here's Riley now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. It's a bomb. That one felt good. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. The pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Base is empty, 1 away. Jurickson Profar next up for the Braves. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is
How about you
gone.
humming now, bitch? Oh, baby.
He circles the bases, make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 10-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Time out.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 11-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. On a line out towards center. Merrill makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 11 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Junior.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners off.
2 strikes. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Fly ball down the line. Profar pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the DH for the Padres, Eggy Rosario.
Redmond. Yeah, that's Redmond, maybe.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw on to Olsen. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail in this one 11-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Wandy Peralta.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Wandy Peralta. Wandy Peralta.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Peralta, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. What a stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Merrill going back. Hauls it into the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Hard hit, but right at him and left. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 11 and the Padres nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And that one fouled off. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Popped up. One away.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings can hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. One out, base is empty.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Cronenworth in the box again, takes a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Peralta back to work. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
Here's Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. Throw over to first. Olson back in on a dive. Another move to first. And they're keeping him close. Back to first. He disengages for a 3rd time. That's an automatic balk.
So the runner advances, and there's no way he's happy with himself on the mound right now.
Check on the runner, and he's back safely.
He's in there.
Another throw to second.
No, he's safe.
Back to second one more time. That's his 3rd disengagement, and the runner moves up thanks to the balk.
I don't think he realized he was out of options there, and it cost him.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one is gone.
See what I do?
Massive home run. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a couple more.
See what I did?
13-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
See what I did? 그렇죠.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. And that's just foul.
See what I did there?
That's towards center. Merrill under it. Brings it in. One down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie
Albies up to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
See what I did there?
Line drive. Caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
See what I did there?
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. In the air, right field. Tatis in position, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
See what I did there? See what I did? Just in that one, the back. See what I did?
And we're back, bottom of the ninth, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
What I did there?
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
See what I did there?
And Sale deals. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Good.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. And that's in there at the knees.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Bogarts over at first with one away. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
High fly ball out to left field. Profar has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Last chance for the Padres. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
I
0
love
for
it.
3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
I had him in the right
Here
place.
comes Manny Machado.
I had him in the right place. I had him in the right place. I had him in the right place.
And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The Padres down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Let's go, baby.
Sunset in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing.